Have you ever noticed that the universe loves to repeat itself? In galaxies, spirals in hurricanes, spirals in seashells, cells divide in patterns, stars form in patterns, even your thoughts follow patterns. It almost feels like the universe is trying to reuse the same ideas over and over. Today, we're going to explore why patterns keep coming back, and how this connects to something I call PIWCWG, the persistence information weave and the Carroll Wells gradient. It's just a simple idea about how information tries to survive and how structure guides what can stay together. Let's break it down. Patterns everywhere. Look around your world, your fingerprints, the leaves on a plant, the way waves roll toward the beach, the orbits of planets around the sun. Different things, but somehow following similar shapes. Why? Because the universe does not create every shape. It creates the shapes that work, shapes that stay stable, shapes that don't fall apart right away, shapes that can survive change. These working shapes show up again and again because the universe keeps discovering them. Part 2, the rule of stability. Here's the big idea. Every system in the universe wants the same thing: to stay together as long as it can. A star tries to balance gravity and pressure. A plant tries to hold its shape while growing. Your brain tries to make stable memories. When something keeps its shape, we call that persistence. The longer a pattern lasts, the more persistent it is. And persistent patterns show up everywhere, because unstable patterns simply disappear. It's like nature is constantly running a test. What shapes can survive? And the winners become the patterns we see most. Part 3, attractors. Scientists have a name for this idea: attractors. An attractor is a place a system naturally wants to go, like a ball rolling down a hill to the lowest point. Different hills have different shapes. Different systems have different attractors. But the rule is the same. Systems settle into shapes that are stable. Galaxies settle into spirals. Hurricanes settle into rotating storms. Planets settle into orbits. You could start them in many different ways, but they often end up in the same pattern. That's why patterns come back. They are the easiest places for nature to rest. Part 4, why the universe likes certain patterns. Patterns that repeat have 3 special qualities. 1, they are simple enough to stay stable. Too messy? They fall apart. Too perfect? They can't adapt. Repeating patterns sit right in the middle. They save energy. A spiral galaxy moves stars smoothly. A repeating heartbeat keeps blood moving with minimal effort. 3, they carry information well. DNA spirals store information. Waves carry signals. Orbits create predictable seasons. Patterns are nature's way of remembering what works. PIWCWG tie-in. Now let's connect this to the idea of PIW minus CWG. PIW means the persistence information weave. It's the idea that information tries to stay alive by forming patterns that last. CWG means the Carroll Wells Gradient. It's about how patterns survive across layers, from atoms, to cells, to planets, to galaxies. Together, they explain why the universe keeps reusing the same shapes. Nature is not copying on purpose. It is simply discovering the same stable solutions, again and again, because those solutions persist longer than others. Part 6, the big idea. So when you see repeating patterns in nature, you're not just seeing something pretty or random. You're seeing the universe showing you what it can keep stable, what it can support, what it can save, and what it can remember. Patterns keep coming back because the universe is shaped by persistence. And persistent shapes are the ones that can survive the test of time. So the next time you notice a spiral in a plant, or ripples on the surface of water, or the patterns inside your own mind, you're looking at nature's favorite solutions. the shapes that survive, the shapes that return, the shapes that persist. That's why patterns keep coming back. Join us next time for episode 12, where we explore how the universe makes choices and why some possibilities become real while others fade away.